Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello ladies and gents, this is KANO from the Gamer section back with another review. For today's review is on Star Wars Outlaws for the Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5 and PC. Set between The Empire Strikes Back and The Return of the Jedi, you play as Kay Vess, who assembles a team for a big heist to get the crime syndicate off her back. Using the updated Snowdrop engine, Star Wars Outlaws graphics is decent, but you can see the downgrade from the first gameplay trailer to the retail release. The main character and her companion does see a character difference, which it is a disappointment to a degree. The environment is good, but I noticed was some texture pop-ins at certain spots in the game, like going to some hideouts in the game and sometimes in space. The game runs at 60 frames per second on the Series X, but runs at 30 frames per second on the Series S, which to me should have been like the Series X at 60 frames, but the game does run smoothly. The sound design is clear as day, as you can hear the sounds of everything in the game. The music in the game is Star Wars, so what do you actually expect? The whole overall presentation to Star Wars Outlaws is cool for what it is. Star Wars Outlaws is a third-person action-adventure game made by Massive Entertainment, the same team behind The Division. Now, this game is an open-world game where you go on planets and fly in space while doing a good amount of various activities. Now, you have a weapon called the Blaster where it shoots out electromagnetic pulses, but you have more styles of pulses to use. On the planets, you ride around on a speed bike to get you from point A to point B, and you are doing a major amount of side missions in the game. You can earn credits by doing missions, gambling, or even selling actual valuable loot. There are 4 factions in the game, which includes the Ishiga Gang, my bad for butchering the word, Crimson Dawn, Hurt Cartel, and the Pike Syndicate. I know. You're thinking that you can have a strong bond with all of them, but that's not the case. You can be cool with a few of the factions, but your actions can piss some of the other factions off. Some of the missions you have to be very stealthy, or you will have to start back from the checkpoint. Every situation you are in is all about choices, and you will need to make them to further the story. This game also reminds me of a space version of Uncharted in a way by the movement of the game. Let's be honest, this game needed to be delayed out of 2024 because this game is what I like to call a love-hate vibe to this game. Let's break it down, shall we? The hate for this side of the game is that this game has some bugs and glitches to the point this game crashes sometimes. Let's say you do a mission where you have to sneak in somewhere and you are almost done, then the game goes back to the home dashboard on your platform of choice, and when you load up the save, it isn't there at all, and you have to start from a checkpoint or two ago. That basically is upsetting. Speaking of save points, there were spots in the game where you couldn't even save even if you wasn't in a mission or something. It wouldn't let you manual save, which they need to patch that up. There were some parts where I was in a hideout getting the loot and battling against other enemies, and they was running in place, and even when I was shooting at them, the lasers, they basically were just going through them and they wasn't dying at all, along with the major response rate is terrible. The PS5 side is worse than the Xbox version, where they have some performance issues there, but on the Xbox Series version, it was a little bit better but still had its issues. I can go all day about some of the flaws, but I don't want to bore y'all with the review, so it's up to you if you want to play it or not. For that, I give Star Wars Outlaws a 3 out of 5. Thank you for tuning into the best place for independent gaming journalism, and that's the Gamer section. Be sure to hit the like button on the video and please subscribe to the channel.